Alright, they're sailing all over now. We got here, it's early. And they're doing their wee call. And they have fledged now, and they're flying from tree to tree, so they're right next to it, but going back in now. I just landed back in there. They're out looking for their food, waiting for Mama to come by. But they're in just a couple of trees close by, and this one here sailed in now to see if he can find some food scraps. Wants his breakfast. Oh yeah. It looks good. They're all feathered out now and able to make it from, trees a couple trees away. They're flying pretty good. Yeah, he's checking it out. He found a little snack in there, a little scrap. Sometimes they find a wing or something that's left, they'll use that just for practice and using their feet. You know, they don't waste anything. He's getting a little nibble, see, he's eating it. All right. And this got his other sibling up in the tree just above him a little bit. And then the other one off to the left, so they're still close to the nest tree. But as the days go by, they'll venture further and further. Pretty soon they'll be up and down the trail here. We'll see if we can locate Mama. She should be close by. I always keep an ear out for the male, because he's got that distinct feeding call. And he goes like, bick, bick, he goes, and then the female will sail out to him and take the food and then bring it into these guys. But haven't heard his call yet. And the youngsters have got their call now. It's kind of a wee noise. And they're trying to get their Cooper Hawk voice. They're just like, little kids learning to talk. That's the way it is. You gotta learn how to do it. So they'll have several little calls before they get it perfected. But just their learning stage. And here, well, he's getting some food, so it's a happy camper here. Like I say, he's got a sibling in the other tree next to him, so. Okay, as he hopped back up here, he's showing off, looking for every tidbit. There, see, he's got a chunk of meat there. See, Mama dropped him off something. Wonder what that is. Yeah, I'll come in out a little bit more here. We can see if he figures it out. Oh yeah, he's got, looks like a wing and what's left over from breakfast here, yeah. Not gonna let that go to waste. Gonna have a good feed here. Yeah, that looked like a wing with a little bit of breast meat left, so that's a fresh thing they brought in for breakfast. He's finishing it up. The other ones had their snack. And at this stage, they bring in plenty of food, and the one that needs to eat, okay, there's one above him going to come in and join him, I think. He doesn't want that. Oh yeah, they're both in there now. Going to share, see? He come in, he says, I want my share. All right, look how feathered out he is. Yeah. Now the reason why the other one's not as feathered, that egg was laid 24 hours after she started her incubation, see? It's called a late bloomer. That happens every once in a while, not on a regular basis. Oh yeah. But this one here is well feathered out now, and it's for that reason. She was already incubating for 24 hours and then laid that last egg, and then it's continued on the incubation, so. That's when you see that, that's what that is. So we have 4 youngsters and they're all filled out like this, then that one is the late bloomer. Oh yeah, well he's getting his share of the meal now. The other one went in the nest in the lower part on the right. You're doing all right here, he says. I'm getting my share too. Oh yeah, he's getting there. Yep, they're looking good. Sharing that breakfast. There was a good piece of meat left. Yeah, he's got it. See, my turn to hate it on it. Oh yeah, up he goes up in the tree now. It's this one's turn to eat. He's kind of behind the limb a little bit. He's doing good. He's doing just fine. But that's what's left of the breast and the wing, so back in there. He's back. Let's see if we can get him a share. Okay, let's see if his sibling wants to share. I'm going to have my snack this time. It's my turn to eat it, so here we go. Yep. Great day for a feed. I hear the hermit thrush calling. We get a lot of songbirds here. In the morning they get quite vocal. All right. Yeah, they're all feathered out, good healthy looking coopers now. All right, they're having a great time. Still sharing. Not getting okay. He says, I'm going to check out over here. And the other two, well, they ventured away from the tree a little bit. They're over in the closest tree, but they may have already been fed, so. We came down today, it's getting close to the 4th of July, and sure enough, they're still eating and feeding in the nest and just venturing out a little ways from the nest tree. They can fly pretty good now. They can make it to the other trees, but a few more days, they'll be sailing around here going crazy. Oh yeah, a little food fight here, a little tussle. A little tug of war there with the food. And of course, Mama should be close by. She always stands on guard. Down in there. One's finishing it up, the other one's kind of just looking down in the nest for what's left. Okay, I'll back off a little bit. See what they're up to. Okay, going up a little higher now. Okay, finish that and going up high up in the tree again. Got one sitting in the nest still, finishing up the lunch. Okay, still got food. I'll zoom back in on this one a little bit. There we go. Still getting right in on it. Still eating. That was a good-sized bird she must have brought in this morning. Plenty of food for them. Remember, they got 4 youngsters the same size as the adults now, so it takes quite a bit of food. They got those grayish blue eyes. Look at that. You know, like I say, they'll turn slowly to yellow. Be real light yellow and get darker and darker. I think in about another week or so, you see just a slight yellow tint to it. Okay, he's going up and joining the sibling now. All right, he's all done. What a feed.